Hi friends, I'm here for another mishmash flip through, and of course when I come on camera my budgies start screaming, so just bear with it, you know. So today I'm going to flip through 4 books as I did on my last video. These are 2 by Linda Ravenscroft, 1 by Tomislav Tomic and 1 by Marlon Tunison, which is a Dreamchaser artist. So without further ado, I will jump into it. So first of all, I'm going to flip through Vilian, and this is by Tomislav Tomic. This is like a follow-up book to the Zemljula Snova. So it's a lot thinner than Zemljula, and I'd say it's less than half the size, to be frank. But without that being said, you know, we had an idea that it was going to be thin. It was put out there that it was going to be a thin book, but the art in it is just as beautiful. It's just, if you were expecting a size like the previous book, then you will be a little bit disappointed because it is a fair bit thinner. So I'll jump into the flip through. So you've got an opening like dust jacket, which can't be coloured, it's just like a design. And then you've got your title page. As with the other book, it's double-sided, so it's not really suitable for markers unless you don't mind ruining the page behind. So here you've just got a few details which is not in our English language. And again here but you've got this opening border. If I move I'll move the lamp over for you. So then we dive into the actual flip through. I'm going to have to do it this way. So the first page is just your usual style. You've got a few mushrooms and a few bugs and a big open space on this one. And then true to the style of the last book, this one is very similar. You know, it's his style of art, and it is very much like the first book, just as I say, just a lot thinner. The paper quality is about the same. It's a nice medium weight paper, so it's not thick but it's not thin. It's like a medium weight paper, it's not a card. And then you've got the usual kind of designs with the fays and fairies and floras and birds. And like in this one, you've got an instrument. It lays flat, so the binding is done quite well. It's like a stitch binding, and if you push it down, it does lay flat, which is a good thing. And then I'll just continue with the flip through. I won't talk too much on this one. It's very intricate, so if you are into, you know, intricate designs, this is for you. If you don't like the small detail, I wouldn't necessarily recommend this because it is very, very detailed, as you can see. So much is on a page, and there's so much to colour. There is a lot of intricacy in this book. As I said, the good thing is that it does lay flat if you push it down. So you won't have any problems in laying the book down. The one thing I must say that I adore in Tomislav's designs is his fairies. They are amazing. I don't think I can get the full... No, I can't. I was going to say I'll try and get the 2 pages in one, but we'll have to keep moving the book. This is a double pager, so it's like a large dragon that goes from one page into this one. This is another double pager. The design leads from one page to the next. Let's just push this down. I adore this page. I think this might be my first one from the book. That's pretty cool. It's like a tiger type with wings. That's very cool. This is like a double pager as well because the design flows. Another double pager. And that is the last page in the book. As I said, it is very thin. But that's not to be reflected in the artist because it's not his fault. And then with the Vilian sand, you get this pull out like a poster, and it flows over a 4-page. And then it just folds up and goes in your book. So it's nice and like portable. Okay, then I will jump into the Wings and Fins by Marlon Tunison, which I know as Dreamchaser art. Sorry, I didn't take that off. And you get a signed copy when you buy on the Etsy store, which is great, like with the Zodiac Dreams. This is also a very good quality medium paper, and which is for me is a huge bonus because the Zodiac Dreams is amazing, but the paper's a bit thin. So for me, this was just, yeah, I absolutely love the fact that this is a medium paper. So this is single-sided, which is a bonus for those of you who like to work with markers. You can push the spine down. It's brand new today, so that's why I've not had a chance to sort of push the design down. This is a good one for Valentine's Day, which is coming up. This is an A4 size. So it's nice and large, and the paper is really good, really good. So overall I am very happy with this. So you've got this split into sections. You had angels, now you've got fairies. And then I think we got mermaids at the back. I'm just going to push this down, guys. It's just got a little leaf. I like this one a lot. It's like when I open a book up, I do see a page and I think, okay, you're going to be my first one. So I think that will be my first one. It's like a little, you know, the Bug's Life film. She's got the bugs all over her. That's beautiful. And now we're into the final section, which is the part with mermaids. What's not to love about this book? I mean, it's just brilliant. I just am so in love with it. So if you go over to Etsy, there's Dreamchaser Art is the store, and you can buy Zodiac Dreams there as well, which is the first book. This is the latest book, which is only just released not too long ago, a few weeks ago I think. So this is the latest instalment from Dreamchaser Art. I will give you the details in a moment. And that is the end of the book, and the back just looks like that. So if you go onto Etsy, you can find the Dreamchaser Art is the store. So if I come forward, you've got the details there. If you want to pause the screen and take down this one here, etsy.com shop Dreamchaser Art. So you can get the details from this card, and you can go and have a look at Marlon's store, and if you would like to purchase this book. I'm not an affiliate or anything for any kind of website, so I don't have any links that would, you know, cost any extra charges, so just bear that in mind. So that's why I give you the details in the video as opposed to putting any links for you, because it gets confusing. So then I'm going to go into Linda Ravenscroft Fairy and Fantasy Art Painting and Colouring Book 3. This is a watercolour card because it is designed for watercolour. Of course it takes your pencils too, but there's a lot of tooth to watercolour card. So like with Linda's amazing art, it's grayscale. On this side you have like a little rundown about Linda, where she gets her inspiration from, and all about her. And then you've got the grayscale images on every page. They are so thick. It is a watercolour card, so it's super thick, and it will be incredible if you've got your watercolours, your neo colours, and then you can do what you want on top with pencils. But I highly recommend that you can use anything on this, your markers, anything that you want. It's your book. So the first one is Daydreams. It's single-sided, so it's absolutely incredible. Then we have Fairy in My Pocket, Rumpelstiltskin, Mushroom Houses, Rio, that's nice and colourful, Ivy, December Glow, it's spiral bound as well, which is great, Terror, The Fragility of Life, Spirit Walker, The Fairy Seasons, and you've got seasons around, The Maiden, Maiden Spring and Jack in the Green, A Fairy Art Studio, and that is the end of the book. Now you have got some of the details on the back. You can go on to lindaravenscroft.com and you can order these books directly from Linda. They are not on Amazon, they are not on stores. You have to go directly to her website. And then last but not least, like with all of her books, they're signed because they're coming directly from her. You have the Fairy and Fantasy Art Colouring Book 4. Again, it's spiral bound, it's all on 300 GSM paper, so it's thick watercolour card. Same format, information on Linda there, and then into the designs here. So first we start with the Grey Lady. The Yellow Brick Road. the Apple Fairy, Draco 2, Graces. This one's beautiful. They're all beautiful, aren't they? But I mean, some just stand out to you. House Elf. Oh my goodness. The Hedgeling. I absolutely love this one so much. Mother, 3 Ages of Women. Lords and Ladies. Wistful. Mistress Summer and Lord Bacchus. Hope. The Lady of Spring. A Perfect Sphere. And again, we're at the end of the book. Great thing is it's spiral bound, so you can put them back. So that was the 4 flip throughs of 2 of the Linda Ravenscroft, 1 by Tomislav Tomic, the Villain Fan, and Wings and Fins by Marlon Tunison, I think that's how you say. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope that you like them, and maybe there's something in the future that you can consider if you've not already got them. So take care, have a great weekend, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!